So farmer that I deal with, he's got a stand and they sell stuff, but they shut down in the fall. And everything that's left over, they give me. They give me all this Indian corn. Got a bag there. Got two things of it here. And they gave me 8 jars of this stuff. So I'm gonna make a Indian corn sorghum mash. I'll probably add some wheat and some oats. See what happens. Alright, so I see this a lot. And when I first started fooling with Indian corn a long time ago, I too was searching for Bloody Butcher, Jimmy Red. This is not Bloody Butcher or Jimmy Red. This is Indian corn. This looks kind of like Cherokee White Eagle, but it's not. It's Indian corn, Indian corn. This is all the same corn. Just because it's different colors, it doesn't mean anything. It's all Indian corn. Look how cool that one looks. Some of them are really cool. Look at this guy here. Beautiful corn. I like it a little chocolate looking. A lot of this looks, you know, I mean, there's even some green in here. It's not Oaxacan green, it's Indian corn. So I got this here, right? Put 4 screws in it. Could tighten the screws up. Got a drill with a drill bit. All the corn's in there. Look at that. I'm gonna do all this. Come back to you. £30 ground up Indian corn. Now I'm gonna grind up these oats. It's 4 pounds of oats. 30 pounds Indian corn, 4 pounds of oats. Six pounds of malted barley, 6 row. It's my favorite. I love the way it smells. Makes me want a big bowl of cereal. Put 10 gallons of water in a pot. Bring it up to a boil. If it comes to a boil, it's time to add the corn. Stir that up good. I have my oats. Well, my oats too. Keep this stirred for about, I don't know, about 30 minutes before I cut my heat off. Wish y'all could smell this. It's dark outside. Let's see where it's at. Ain't one in the sky. Shit's hidden behind the clouds. I got 8 jars of this. I turned my heat off. I'm gonna go ahead and add these. Stir that in really good right there. Sorghum. Once it's cooled down under 158 degrees, I'm gonna add some malted barley. Thin it out. Convert them sugars. Smells so damn good. All right, they're good. All right, now I'm gonna add some dextrose to it while it's still warm. Fill it full of water. Now I'm gonna add some yeast. Stir it up. I'll put a lid on it. Wait a couple weeks. It's March 1st. It's colder than shit. I'm on concrete. I ain't on wood or nothing. So you can still ferment in the wintertime. That's done. That's ready to roll. We're gonna make it today. So it was fermenting, and it will ferment, especially if it's grain. You got like a corn, and you're rolling with daity, it will ferment in the winter. However, I got to about 1.020, and I got tired of waiting because I really want to run this. So I'm gonna put it in this barrel, and so I threw a fish tank heater in there. So if you want to get fish tank heaters, they work. I've seen some other barrel heaters that are cool, but I've never used them. But I'll show you what I got going on here. I'm gonna plug it first because you want to make sure when you turn it on and off it's submerged. But here, I'll show you. That's all it is, man. Let's see what I got that set to. I don't even think I looked at it. I just know it's warmer than than normal. But it's got a twist knob. You plug it in. It used to have a suction cup. I just drop it down in there and I fold that over about halfway. Keep it above the grain, because if it touches your grain, it's not good. Your grain will melt to it. It'll make your mash taste gross. So make sure it's above the grain. So if you are doing a grain mash and all your grain's on bottom, you want to put it about midways down of the barrel. So just fold it over, put your lid on top of it. Don't put your lid on all the way because you don't want to short those wires out. But man, you can mash all winter long. You can run liquor all year long. I do. And most times I don't even use those. Like I'll mash in the winter. It just takes a month and a half. You know, sometimes it take a month and a half for it to work off. But in the summer, you know, every season is different. Like in the summer, you can mash in 3 or 4 days, straight up. 3 or 4 days. Sometimes, you know, it's usually less than a week. In the spring, it's about three weeks. In the fall, it's about 3 weeks. In the winter, it's 4 weeks to 6 weeks. But shit'll work off when it's cold. It just works slower. You know what I mean? And when yeast is stressed, sometimes it puts off some good flavors. And when it's stressed, sometimes it puts off some bad ones. That's something to consider too. But I've always made good liquor all winter long. So I'm gonna go to the next step. We're gonna load this in the still. We're gonna see what's up. I'm gonna put this one in a barrel because I imagine this is gonna be pretty damn good. I'm gonna transfer it to this barrel. That way I can make sure there ain't no corn in it. And then I'm gonna put it in that, then put it in the still. Same as always. Pumping it up there, gonna fill it up. I got her turned on. I got her running. There's the heads right there. Fucking stanky, stanky. There's the good shit. Ooh, that's good. I got 3 jars. My bad. I was drinking on one over there. I just did a podcast with somebody. And speaking of which, if you got a Facebook, join the Moonshine Militia. You know what I'm saying? We just did a podcast for the Moonshine Militia, which is a club. It's a group, Facebook group, but it's also a club, and it's pretty sweet. But anyways, back to the liquor. I got 3 jars so far. I'm on my 4th. This is great so far. It's really good. I'm happy with it so far. Can't wait to blend it and put it in a barrel. I'll come back to you when we're finishing up, when I'm finishing up. That's the end of the heart, y'all. I'm in tails now. I'm going to blend this and put it in a barrel. Check this out. I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to fill this full of hot water. I'll imagine when I blend this, it'll be around 120. You know what I mean? That's usually what it's about. And that's a good good proof to put in a barrel. You don't want it more than that. You don't want it a whole bunch less than that. So anywhere between 105, I think, and 120. It's perfect for barrel aging. I'm going to do that on another video. So keep an eye out for the video. These little barrels are awesome. This is brand new white oak from Stanley Barrel Works. I got these on my website, philbillymoonshine.com, if you want to make some bourbon. I have another run of this I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to barrel it or just keep that one straight liquor. But I'm going to take this run. It's a 2-gallon barrel. It's 2 gallons of liquor here. I'm going to put it in this barrel. But first I got to put hot water in this barrel, let it swell. But let's try it. I've tried it throughout the run. I do like it. Let's see what it's all about. I've been wanting to do this run for a long time. I think that's going to be awesome, this bourbon, dude. I really do. And that jar is completely full. And somebody smacked me in the mouth. So sweet. With those other ingredients, I've done Indian corn before. Those other ingredients tone down the earthiness a lot. Like, Indian corn is by far the most earthy thing you could do, which is good. But it's really sweet this time compared to the last time I did it. And it's so fucking smooth. It's like drinking water. Like, it's so smooth. I think the oats help smooth it out, and that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna use some more oats in the future. I can't believe how sweet that is. How smooth. Like, you know when you drink fucking 120 proof liquor, it kind of, that don't even really have a burn to it, man. I mean, there's a difference between a burn from being abrasive alcohol and a burn from being high proof alcohol. And I don't really ever get the burn anymore from having abrasive alcohol, because I've learned a lot over the years and I know how to make some pretty good liquor. But man, that's dangerous. That goes right down. Super good. It's January 1st, y'all. Happy New Year. I'm posting this video right now. I'm gonna go edit it, put it up while the run's still happening. I got a couple more videos coming soon. I'm doing a Sweetwater video and some barrel aging videos. So stay tuned. I got a honey run I'm doing soon too. I'm gonna do it a different way than I did the other ones in the past. But thanks for watching. See y'all later.